Alrighty, guys, this is the final part. I'll talk for a good 30 minutes, and I'll shut this camera off here, and I'll upload the video, and I'll enjoy the video with you guys. Then afterwards, I'm going to watch some John Campea. I'm going to watch it all night long. I don't have to worry about a stupid doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'll watch John Campea. It helps me, it builds excitement for my Sky Source company. Yeah, man. Me and VJ are going to be boss, man. That's why VJ is so proud of me. Because that's why she cries, because she loves me, obviously. She wants to see the light. VJ's obviously VJ wants my money too. I want Ivan's billions off his book, you know what I'm saying? She's fucking evil, I'm saying. And she wants to live, she wants to be free, and she wants to live that life with me. I know if Ivan saves me, I get to be a billionaire with him, and I now have financial control with him. We both have the keys. We're gonna make our billions off the movie, and what? And I want to be the biggest movie star in the world. Yeah. Even if I what? I did not say VJ, obviously, and Seth Adams decided to open the door for VJ. VJ would still be miserable because she's a dirty slave, and she sees hell. She not see her husband. You know what I'm saying? Even if they offer $10, $20 million, there's nothing around. Yeah, I'd rather be with Ivan and start that Scotch's company with him. Yeah. That's why she's so desperate, obviously, because she wants to be saved, obviously. And she wants my money, too, obviously. She wants my money. That's why when I meet you, Ivan, how much money did you make? She give me that evil look. She really, yeah, right. We just greedy, obviously. I don't know, she cries and she hugs me also. She's guaranteed that thoughts and cross on Ivan. How much money did you make, by the way? She give me that evil look. I'm like, VJ, I'll tell you how much money I made when we booked the suite. Okay, Ivan, how much money did you make? I'm like, hey, VJ, you want to know? Yeah, I made like $10.5 million. You made $10.5 billion? Holy shit, Ivan. You're richer than all these Hollywood celebrities. Yeah. Ivan, we can build our $300 condo. We can buy our $60 million yacht. We can buy our $300 jet. You know what I'm saying? We can build our Gran Turismo Sky Source studio property, like Gran Turismo. We can start our Sky Source company, film studio, and fund things for $1 billion. Yeah, we'll make our money back tenfold. Yeah, man. Yeah. So Peter, I'll sign him to a $500 million deal. Obviously, and I'll sign Mel to like a 220, $230 million deal. Mel Gibson, $225 million deal, whatever it is. Pay him $175 million base for the royalties and a $56 million base. That's a good deal for Mel Gibson. Peter, pay him $85 million base and give him $415 million of the profits, or 0.6, which most likely is less. 0.6 is probably maybe 380 million, 370 million. As Peter will tell me, Ivan, just give me the flat $415 million. Yes. As Peter signed a $500 million deal. Biggest contract ever, director. This is more than double what he made for Lord of the Rings. See what I'm saying? As 500 million New Zealand money is like $530 million. This is like double what he made for Lord of the Rings. That's why he'll work double harder for me. See what I'm saying? Because what? I paid Peter. I gave Peter a good deal. Because Peter's greedy, he's going to try and ask for like $800 like Peter, man. I'm not going to give you an $800 deal, man. You're taking all the 1%. And I now have no more room to pay you. I even give away 2% of your money then, Peter. I'm not giving away 2% of my money. You're not worth 1.3, 1.4% of the pie, Peter. I'm not going to give you an $800 deal. You're fucking crazy. $450 million is enough. It's enough money. You're just being greedy. You're going to walk away with $300+ million in your bank after taxes. After the 4 years, the 5 years, that's a lot of money. You're going to be $300 million richer. That's enough to last you for 3-4 lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? It's more than enough money. It's a lot of money, but it's nothing at how much you're making. Yeah, because Peter's telling me, yeah, if Ivan and VJ make $40 billion off Zanus for the movie and the merch, Peter wants a nice $800-900 billion of that money because he's greedy. He's not going to try and Ivan. What's the highest? The highest amount Peter will ask for is probably about $1 billion. He won't go any higher than that because he knows he's not worth. He knows I'll never accept 1.52 million. That's crazy. You know he's not worth that. But he'll try and push for like guaranteed close to $1 billion, $800-700 million. Peter will push for because he's greedy. He's a greedy pig. Because I guarantee you, the second year when I sign on my stars, Peter will try to get me to pay the actors less, and you might say, Ivan, the rest of the money, just give it all to me. Pay Avon Jose $500K and the $3.5 million, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Pay John Boyega, you know, said 1.5, and the remaining like 7 million, give that money to me because he wants all the pie to himself because he's greedy, obviously. Like, Peter, stop being cheap. I'm not going to pay Avon Jose $500 grand. That's a shitty paycheck. If I pay Avon Jose $500K, he's going to be like, yeah, Ivan's company is not really as good as Hollywood. You only pay me $500K. I got a shitty paycheck. Yeah. You want him to brag and say how much my company's better than Hollywood. You pay him more money. Pay Yvonne Joy's millions. But don't let him rip you off. If his agent wants like 5 cents, I'm like, Yvonne Jojo, you're pushing it. You're not even worth $4 million for my movie. Like, it's one thing for me to pay you $4 million. It's another thing for you to get cocky. His agent might get cocky and try and get $5-6 million. But look, man, I'm not going to pay Yvonne Jojo $5-6 million. He's not worth that. $4 million is my final. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, I gave you a good fucking deal. You're never going to make this in Hollywood. And I'll give you $5.5 million of the profits. As Yvonne Jojo signed what? He signed like a $10 million deal. And with his game money and with his game money and his speaking remuneration, he signed like almost a $12 million deal. And his merch money, yeah. $12 million is how much Tom Cruise made for what? For Top Gun. Yeah, my company blows out of the water. Yeah, man. Purely Ivan, this is madness. This is local, man. You know what I'm saying? You're overpaying all your stars. This is crazy, man. This is the biggest contract ever for entire cast, Ivan. My Lord of the Rings actors all got peanuts, Ivan. You know, yes, and that's why these actors are going to work harder for you than even your Lord of the Rings actors, Peter. You're going to get a better movie. It'll be easier for you as a director. You don't have to worry about getting better acting out of these actors. It'll be easier for you and Guillermo del Toro when you direct the actors. Because what? It'll be easier for your first new director team, your second new director team, to help you direct the scenes off. It'll be easier for you guys because I pay the actors some money. They're going to work double harder for you, triple harder for you, Peter. If you thought Carl Urban's acting, Carl Urban's not worth $4.5 million, man. This is crazy. He's only worth like $750K for a movie, Ivan. That's good enough. He'll walk away with a couple $100,000 in his bank and last him for a couple years, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, if you pay him that, he won't work as hard, man. There's nothing worse than him knowing me you're going to make, I don't know, $45 billion on the movie's merch. And you pay him $700K. No, pay him a nice $4.5 million. Or he walks away with his millions. I mean, he lives in New Zealand, he'll even make more money. Give him a nice $5.5 million of the royalties. Sign him a nice deal for the game. And give him $250K for the merch. Commercial money, $2,000 a year, $300 gas card. Perks, luxury buffet, you know what I'm saying? And speaking for you, he'll go touring, he'll work harder for you, Peter. He'll destroy the role of Cornelius. He'll work harder for you than what he even did for your movie as Aemir in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I mean, he got peanuts for Lord of the Rings, Carl Urban, and he still worked hard for me, yeah. People might tell me, Ivan, I know you're worried, you know what I'm saying, because, like, we're making way more than the stars, you're worried they might not work as hard for you, yes. Ivan, don't worry about it, man. They're going to work hard for you, man. My Lord of the Rings actors got peanuts, and they work hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Peter, trust me, these actors all saw my videos. They know the kind of money I'm going to make from the movie. There's nothing worse than paying John Boyega $1.5 million and a flat $1.5 million, and he knows me and Peter are going to make $4 million. He might present me and be, yeah, $1.5 million is a pretty good paycheck, but it's not the greatest paycheck. Yeah, because, and don't forget, he lives in London, and so only make like maybe $500,000 after taxes and the rates as agent. Ivan, $500K is a nice paycheck. I can last it for 3-4 years, Ivan. Like, Peter, $500K is a shitty paycheck for Hollywood celebrity, man. You want to get a good paycheck, you got to make at least your $700,000 plus, $1 million plus. You want to get a good paycheck in Hollywood. That's what I'm saying. Sign John to a $16.5 million deal with his combined earnings. He'll walk away with like almost a $6 million check in his bank. After taxes and the England rates, right? The British rates, the pound rates, right? That's a lot of money that can last for 10 plus years. He'll work harder for you, Peter. He'll destroy the role of Tacitonius. What I'm doing, yeah, man. You want the voice actors for the animal characters to destroy. You want to get better acting than Heath Ledger's Joker and what? And that actor for Thanos, because I paid these actors their millions, the voice actors are millions, they're going to work even harder. You're looking at a better performance than even what you got for Thanos in Avengers. Remember how that voice actor for Thanos in Avengers, I forget his name. I know the actor, he was in Country of Old Men, I forget his name though. He was a main character in Country of Old Men, obviously, with Javier Bardem, obviously. I recommend you guys check out that movie, Country of Old Men. That was an amazing movie. Yeah, that actor probably got maybe $500K for the role, $700K to voice Thanos. And yet he worked hard, and you got amazing voice acting for Thanos. Well, think of acting better than that, because I'm going to pay the main lead actor for Eric like $4 to $6 million. Millions. I'm going to pay the actor for full like $1.5 million. They're all going to work harder for me. They don't make that in Hollywood for voice acting, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who I'm going to cast for Eritat. My two top candidates are William Dafoe. He has that voice, obviously, and Benjamin Cumberbatch. But there's other actors in Hollywood who you can cast too. I don't know. You guys are going to have to send your reels. You guys are going to have to send in your reels. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, because guaranteed, because Peter will help me sign the contracts, obviously, the stars, obviously. He'll be in the room with me. Guaranteed Peter will try and push to pay them less. Ivan, pay Avon 500K, that's enough. Pay John Maega 1.5. Pay Carl Urban 750. Pay Danielle Manette like 400K, you know what I'm saying? Pay Aaron Grande like $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million, because he's cheap, obviously. Like, Peter, man, why are you so fucking cheap? I have a big budget. I can easily afford to pay. Ivan, they're not worth this, Ivan. This is madness, Ivan. Don't pay them that kind of money, Ivan. They're ripping you off. Like, Peter, you're ripping me off too. I'm not gonna let you take all their money for yourself, man. You're fucking greedy. It's guaranteed, Peter. You might try and push for a lower salary, and he might ask you, Ivan, give all that money to me for the base salary, and on the royalties that you're paying them, give all that to me too, because he's greedy. He wants like to suck every penny he drives from everyone, because he's a greedy pig. Like, no, Peter, $450 million is enough. I'm not paying you any more than that, man. You're getting greedy, Peter. Stop. Fine, Ivan, pay Alfonso $4 million. Pay John Maega 8.9. Pay Carl Urban 4.5. I'll say, yeah, Peter, if you do that, they're going to work harder for you. And they're all going to brag how much better my company's in Hollywood. They don't make this in Hollywood. Carl Urban probably makes $1 million, $1.5 million for the boys. $900K for the boys. Alphonse Jote probably made maybe $400, $500K for his Resident Evil flop movie, the movie that flopped last year. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And I heard John Boyega's average salary is $1 million for his movie, for his projects. Because he's a rising star. Because he's a rising star, John Boyega can't bargain for any more than like $1 million, $1.5 million for his movie, because he's not an A-list actor. He's a rising star. Peter, I know John Boyega is not worth 8.9. Avon Jordan is not worth 4. I know Carl Urban's only worth 700K. I know he's not worth 4.5. But if you pay them more money, they're going to work harder for you, Peter. They're going to work harder for you, Peter. And they're going to destroy the role. See what I'm saying? Remember that scene when the Orkai army was approaching? The Orkai army was approaching, obviously, in Two Towers. And you saw Legolas is like, your friends are with you, Aragorn. They're a bit scared. Obviously, yeah, think of acting better than that. My actors, when the demonic armies approaching the wall in Zanus. Looking at unheard of acting. They're all brave. Holy shit, these actors destroyed the role. This is like Oscar-worthy performances. Yes. If my company was associated with Hollywood, some of my stars would be winning Oscars. That's how amazing performance you get for my movie. And I will sweep the Oscars like I did Return of the King did. Return of the King swept the Oscars back in 2003. If my company was associated with Hollywood, my movie would probably sweep the Oscars in Hollywood. That's how amazing performance you're looking at for my stars. They're going to destroy the role, yeah. And once me and Peter sign the stars the second year, obviously, I will take them, I'll show them the concept art pictures of Eretha. They're all spooked. Holy shit, that's scary. Eretha and them are demons. We're fucked, I'm saying, yeah. And I'll have a limo driver pick me, VJ, and my 17. I'll tell my 17, look, man, if you guys want to come with me, just let me know. I'll have another limo for you. If you don't want to come with you, I can just, me, Peter, Guillermo Toro, and Fran, and Barry Oswald, and all of them, we'll go out. We'll take the actors out to a nice dinner. Honestly. It's good for Peter and Guillermo Toro to meet the actors. Okay, Peter was like, hi guys, I'm going to be the director for your movie. Guillermo Toro's like, yeah, I'm going to be the assistant director for your movie. Like, holy shit, Peter Jackson, now the guy who did Lord of the Rings, he's directing this movie. I'm like, yeah, I'm directing your movie. You know what I'm saying? It's good for Peter to get familiar with the actors and meet the stars. And because he's your executive producer, you have him help you sign all the stars. As it's good for Peter to know how much all the actors are making, obviously, for your movie. Because he's your executive producer, he's the boss of your movie. It's good for him to know how much the actors are making, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to tell the actors, look, man, when you get your check the 4th year, obviously, if there's a problem with your check, you can either come to me, my 17, Peter Jackson, or my accountant. And I'm saying, yeah, Peter tells me, Ivan, this actor's complaining about his check. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask him. I'm like, where do you live? Yeah, I live in New Zealand. I live in London. Yeah, the reason why the amount of money is different from what you got on your email confirmation, because I paid you in your Canadian money. But if you live in London, when the money goes into your account, you have the rates. You have the London Canadian rates, the pound Canadian dollar rates, rate difference. So I'm not ripping you off. You just have the rates. I'm gonna let the actors know that, obviously. Yeah. So Peter will help me co-write the script. So once I sign Peter, I'll take him, his wife, Barry Osmond, and Guillermo del Toro to a nice dinner, and I'll fly them back home. They're gonna say their goodbyes to their family. And they're gonna fly back to Vancouver, and we're gonna begin the project of the Last of Us movie project, obviously. In the first year, Peter will help me co-write the script every morning. I'll write it from pen to paper in my notebook, and I'll hire someone to type it on in my office on the computer, and save the file. And I'll have my script artist print the file, print a copy of the script for it on that day, and Peter will take his notes after the work is done. So 9 to 12, we work on a script, 2 for dinner breaks, and we have our 1 hour lunch. And from 1 to 5, we do the concept arts, 2 for dinner breaks. And at 5, everyone's off work. And then Peter, the limo driver, will take Peter and them to the hotel suite. And Peter will go over the script. All you have to do, Peter, is go over what you wrote down this day. And you take your notes with Guillermo del Toro, and your wife, Fran's, more than welcome to help you, obviously, with the notes. That way you're prepped. You get a good movie, obviously. Some Sarah? Yeah. Then Peter will help make the calls for the main things. The set building, I'll have my other guys take care of that. But Peter will help make the calls for the main things. He'll consult with 17. He'll go over the 3 drafts of the script, obviously, once the script is complete. Obviously, yeah. And he'll help me sign the people the first year as well as help me sign the stars. All you have to do, Peter, is help me sign the stars the first year. And once we sign all the stars, we took them outside dinner, I can send you home for a couple months, and I'll have you, and later on, the second year, or halfway through the second year, I'll fly you, Barry Osmond, your wife, and to oversee the stuff in Switzerland. The people creating the masks, the costumes, the armor and weapons, and the extras too. Yeah, I have Peter oversee that. Because Peter will be chilling pretty much. He'll do dirty work, obviously. As writing a 400-page script is dirty work. It's a lot of work. But it's not as much work as, like, I'm making calls for this stuff is a little annoying, obviously. But it's not as dirty as the other guys. The other guys are going to be making all those business calls, man. It's a lot of work. And signing contracts is slack. You just put the pen and paper and you're done, obviously. As a crewman, the crewman will be very easy to sign their contracts, as they're all going to agree to 150K. Whereas the actors, you have to negotiate with them, obviously, with their agent, obviously. Whereas the crewman will all accept 150K because they don't make that in Hollywood. Whereas the actors, you have negotiations with the actors, with the agents, and all stuff. I guarantee you, all the Zayn stars or agents are going to try and push for more money than what I'm willing to offer them. I'm like, guarantee Carl Urban's agent might push for $7 million. I'm like, look, man, Carl Urban's not worth $7 million. I'm not going to pay him that. He's ripped me off now. If John Boyega's agent might try and push for like 9.5, 10, I'm like, look, man, I'm not stupid. John Boyega's a rising star. I'm not going to pay him 10. He's not worth that. You're pushing it. He's not even worth 8.9. And I'm nice to pay him for 9. But anything over that, you're pushing it. I'm not going to pay him any more than that. It's a deal, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yvonne George agent might try and push for $5-6 million. I'm like, look, man, I'm not going to pay Yvonne George $5-6 million. $4 million is my final offer. You'll never make this in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You not let these guys rip you off. As I'm already overpaying these stars, I'm not going to overpay you even more. Here we are, Ivan. Be careful for the actors' agents, man. They might try and push for money, man. People might tell me, Ivan, if Yvonne George asks for more than 4, man, like, you gotta say no. He's not worth it. Yeah, I know, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're gonna see Peter boss. He's in the room with me. Holy shit, Peter's boss. The actors come in, they're all nervous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Guaranteed Vigo, if I cast Vigo, guaranteed Vigo might try and push for like maybe a $15 million contract. I'm like, Vigo, you're not worth $15 million for my movie. You're not even worth 10. You're only worth maybe 5 million, 5.5 million for my movie. And I'm paying you 10. You don't even make this in Hollywood. This is good enough. And I'm giving you $11 million of the profits. That's enough. You sign your $21 million deal. With your combined earnings, you sign like a $23 million deal, whatever. This $24 million deal. You don't make that in Hollywood. This is how much guys like Will Smith and all them make in Hollywood. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, I gave you a good fucking deal. As you only made what? Probably $1.5 million for Lord of the Rings, $900K for Lord of the Rings. People are like, yeah, Ivan, be careful for Vigo. Be careful for Vigo or Don, right? They might try and ask for money. Yeah, Don Cheadle might try and push for $20 million. So I'm like, Don, I'm not going to pay $20 million for the role. You rip me off. You're only worth $10 million bucks. That's good enough. I'm not paying you any more than that. That's what I'm saying. All these actors' agents are guaranteed, because all these actors' agents want to try and make as much money as they can for themselves. And that's why they're all going to try and ask for more money. And I'm like, guys, this is like the agents are all going to walk away with a nice paycheck, a $400, $700, $800, $900 million paycheck. The agents for the actors are going to walk away with a nice paycheck. The actors' agents. because they want to make as much money as they can, the agents are going to try and push for more money. I'm like, guys, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to let you guys rip me off, man. I'm not going to pay Yvonne Jose like $6 million. He's not worth that. $4 million. $4 million. I'm even pushing it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is good enough. Yeah, it's a deal. I mean, I don't make this novel. Yeah, it's a deal. You're gonna walk away with like $2.1 million, 2.105 in your bank. It's not to last you for 10 years. You get your $5.5 million royalty, your $250K merch money, and you get your speaking earnings. And your $1.5 million deal for the game. I gave you a good deal. You don't make this money now with Yvonne. That's a deal, Ivan. You're far too generous. I'm not even worth this. Yeah, you're not worth this, Yvonne. So I'm saying, and I won't pay you this, give you this good deal. So I'm saying. Yeah, hence why Zayn's will have crazy worldwide buzz, man. Crazy worldwide buzz like you've never experienced before. You're looking at demons and devils, guys. That's why I'll have crazy worldwide buzz. All these YouTubers are gonna go crazy. Did you see that trailer? Oh my god. I can't wait to see this. I'm saying you're gonna see them all go salivating over my movie, yeah. Look at the best story told in the multimedia, yeah. Even Guillermo told my tummy, yeah, I mean I read your book, man. If you put $1 billion towards this kind of story and you act as Prince Tacitus, VJ acts as Lithium, you hired all these stars, you cast all these stars, you paid them millions, pay the crewman a lot of money, pay Peter a lot of money, me a lot of money. Everyone's gonna work triple harder for you, yes. And you're like, I can see this movie topping Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Yes, man. Zayn's, I'm making a prediction will top Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings by a slim margin. Because Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece. It's very hard to top that trilogy, but I think Zayn's will top it. Because it's a better story than Lord of the Rings. The only thing now stand up more in Lord of the Rings is the dialogue. Lord of the Rings probably have a bit more rich dialogue. You have the languages of the elves. That's why it's very top quality writing, obviously. But Zayn's will also have top quality writing, but the story will be better than Lord of the Rings. The story stands out more than Lord of the Rings. But the Lord of the Rings world building and dialogue and languages and all that stuff stands out more than Zayn's. But Zayn's, the story stands out more. Hence why I believe Zayn's will top Lord of the Rings. It'll be an amazing story. It'll be an amazing story. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get a drink. Don't hate me. Excuse me, we don't want to wait. I'll be back in a sec. Excuse me, we don't want to wait. Alrighty, sorry for the wait. I went upstairs to get a drink. some Diet Coke. I made a taco for myself. So if you hear the noise, I'm eating food. I'll talk for a good 8 minutes before I shut this camera off here. And I know you guys love this series. You better enjoy it while you still can, man. Because once I'm king, I'm peacing out with VJ, man. You're not going to be saved. You made me pay. You're also going to pay too. It's fair. Yeah, man. Zanes will have crazy worldwide buzz, man. Really, Ivan? Yeah, man. We'll have crazy worldwide buzz. Crazy worldwide buzz, yeah, man. Really, Ivan? Yeah, man. Crazy worldwide buzz. Some Sarah? They'll have crazy worldwide buzz names. Yeah, man. That's why me and VJ are going to experience that fame with the fans, man. This is going to be crazy. Looks going to be crazy. With the fame with the fans, yeah. Remember that Cannes Film Festival? The book. When I read that book, I saw the pictures of the Fellowship of the Ring Cannes Film Festival. They had 125,000 fans. Well, think of the whole city from my red carpet. This is something crazy. It's like a parade, like Independence Day. You know how you have Independence Day? Think something like that. Think something crazier than Independence Day. Yeah, man, it's something crazy. The whole city will be going crazy, and the whole country in Switzerland will be going crazy for my movie. Think of that. I know you have the whole world tuning in. This will be crazy, man. Worldwide fame, yeah. Me, he's your king, queen, man. Ruling over the world, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why Peter will have a blast. All the parties, he was featured on my magazine ad shoots on my website, the billboard in front of my building, the billboard around the city. Yeah, I had a fun time being featured on your magazine ads on your website, the billboards around the Vancouver city, in front of your building, and getting interviewed and on the Sky for the Sky Source News on the website. That was fucking fun, Ivan. I had a fun time going touring with you, being a part of all your parties. Even production, I had a blast, Ivan. That's filming an Ivan movie is fucking cool, yeah. The 1 year will go by very fast because all the actors in Peter Jackson are gonna have a blast, man. Because while I'm filming, the whole world's tuning into all the people behind the scenes are gonna take all these pictures. During production, they're gonna post it. You're gonna see some of that trending online. Yeah, look at Ivan acting with VJ and the actors. Yeah, look at Peter directing. Yeah, he's part of that buzz. He feels on top of the world. Yeah, he's on beg, man. Ivan, can I direct your Great Escape? I'm like, no, Peter, you're not good for the Great Escape. I'm pretty sure if Peter directed the Great Escape, it'd still be an amazing movie. But he's not the best man for that kind of movie. So I'm sorry. Hence why I'm not hiring him. I'm not gonna hire the same fucking director. You can't be selfish, Peter. I'm not gonna resign you. You can't be selfish, Peter. Ivan, I don't give a shit about those directing Hollywood. Just fucking resign me. I want to work for you the rest of my life. I don't want to work in Hollywood, Ivan, man. Your company's supposed to burn Hollywood. I know it is. But you're not good for what? If I go back to Hollywood, they're gonna give me that shitty like $150 million budget. They're gonna fly me a commercial. You know, what I'm saying I'm gonna be a dirty slave. The room smells like fucking ass, but they don't hate me. You know what I'm saying, and they're gonna feed me shittier food. Ivan, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood's fucking cheap compared to your company. I don't want to work in Hollywood. I know it is, but you're not good for the Great Escape here. Stop being selfish, man. You know, but because Peter doesn't care about the directors, he doesn't care. He'll beg. All the stars for Zanes don't care about the Hollywood actors. The other Hollywood actors are gonna beg, obviously. You didn't see John and Vaughn beg. I'm like, guys, I'm not gonna resign you, man. Ivan, please, man. They might be crying. Please, Ivan. I don't want to go to Hollywood, man. I want to be with you. I want to work for you for the rest of my life. I don't want to work in Hollywood, Ivan. Your company's burning Hollywood, Ivan. Fuck Hollywood, man. I don't want to go to Hollywood. My career feels meaningless without you, Ivan. I know it does. You're gonna get what you deserve. You're gonna go back to home and be left behind. You get what you deserve, man. I was nice to save you for Zans. I'm not gonna fucking resign you for the Great Escape. You can't be selfish, guys, man. Stop being selfish. Ivan, we don't care about those Hollywood actors. Just fucking resign us, man. I had the best experience of my life, I think, because they were saved. and they experience that worldwide fame. Everyone's tuning into social media, the trends, the parties, the buzz of the movie. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beg their ass off. My guys, man, I know you want to be saved, but you're not good for the greatest game. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hate me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivan, the crew, you're gonna see the Lord crewman begging too. Ivan, can you resign me for your next week? I'm like, no, guys, you're not going to the greatest game. Ivan, I don't want to go to Hollywood, man. If I go to Hollywood, they're gonna pay me that shitty fucking salary. Yeah. The Lord crewmen know when they go back to Hollywood, they're not gonna make one for the game. They're gonna make their $40,000, $35,000. Ivan, Hollywood's not going to give us once-a-month parties. They're not going to serve us a buffet like this, Ivan. They're not going to do a 1-2 day party like for us, Ivan. They're fucking cheap. I don't want to work in Hollywood, Ivan. I know you don't. But you're not good for what? You're not good for the Great Escape, man. I'm sorry, guys. Me and Vijay are moving on into our career, and you'll be moving on to yours. And I wish you the best. Before I shut this cam off here, think about this. These Hollywood actors for Zanus know they're going to be successful in Hollywood. They know they can now bargain for good money. John McA can now bargain for his $2, $3, $4 million now. Vaughn Jr. can now bargain for his $1.5 million, $2 million, $2.5, $3 million in Hollywood. I just Albinum can probably bargain for a bit more money, maybe $10 million now in Hollywood, 12, 11. They know they can bargain for more money, and yet they're going to be successful, and even then they're still going to beg. Because they know their career is a side tension, and they'd rather work for me than work hard. My company's better than Hollywood. And my company pays me in Hollywood. Yeah, because Ivan gave us a piece of the royalties, he's now easily competing with Hollywood. He's beating out Hollywood. Yeah, on average, yes. They know I can pay more, hence why they're all going to beg. Oh, I'd rather just work for Ivan than work in fucking Hollywood. Hollywood's cheap compared to fucking skyscrapers. Yeah. Ivan, they're going to fly us commercial. They're going to serve me shittier fucking food. They're not going to serve us the kind of food you serve us, Ivan. You know, so they're not going to rent a fucking luxury hotel for 2 days. They're not going to do that, Ivan. They're fucking cheap, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yes, I know my company's burning hollow, but you're not good for what? The Great Escape. It's not fair to Keanu Reeves. It's not fair to what? To Scarlett Johansson and Affleck. They deserve a shot too. It's not just about you, man. You know what I'm saying? They all want to be saved just like you. It's not fair. You can't be selfish, guys. I know I don't want to work in Hollywood. I know you don't. But you're not good for what? The Great Escape was there. Hence why Zanes will be the best story ever told in most adventure man. Yeah, man. Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna upload this video, have a smoke, and I'll enjoy the video with you guys. So, I'm signing out. Peace.